プとデールとのミート&グリートを終えて、今からまたバトゥーに戻ります。
Yep, back to Batu we go.
ミレニアム・ファルコンとライズ・オブ・レジスタンスのライトニングレインがあるんですけど、それまでちょっと1時間ぐらい時間があるので、スターツアーに行こうかなと思います。
Yep, it's only a 5-minute standby line for Star Tours. So essentially, it's a walk-on. Why not do it? Plus, I love Star Tours.
行きましょう。
For sure. And walking through Batu here, we see a large TIE fighter here. And you can see it's colored black, so you know what that means. That's part of the First Order. Panning shot here in Batu.
そしてギャラクシーズエッジはディズニーワールドにもディズニーランドにもあるんですけど、マンダロリアンとグローグに会えるのは残念ながら今のところディズニーランドだけです。でなぜかというと、ディズニーワールドバージョンのギャラクシーズエッジは最初のスター・ウォーズの一番最近の3部作がテーマになってて、ディズニーはそのタイムラインを混同させたくない、タイムラインをごちゃごちゃさせたくないので、その映画の中でも会わないキャラクターはこのギャラクシーズエッジの中でも会えないようになってます。そしてですね、ボバフェットのエピソードでボバフェットとマンダロリアンはその実際のそのシリーズの中でも会ってるので、ディズニーランドのギャラクシーエッジの中でも2人は会うことができます。
Yeah, this is very unfortunate for Saya and I because we love Grogu. And, we want to see him so bad. But unfortunately, because of the conflicting timelines, we can only see him in Disneyland. So, 残念ですね。
残念だけど、いつかディズニーランドに行ってマンダロリアンとグローグに会いたいです。
But we did actually recently watch the new trilogy. So now, Saya, I think, has a higher appreciation for the newer trilogy with Rey and Kylo Ren and so forth.
最近マークと一緒にその最近のスター・ウォーズの3部作を全部見たのでこれはすごいクールです。
So still very much cool to be caught up in the atmosphere of Star Wars, nevertheless, regardless of which timeline we're in. As well, that's why you only have the Star Wars Star Cruiser here in Florida, in Walt Disney World, because it fits the timeline of Galaxy's Edge here in Florida. So you'll see Kylo Ren, you'll see Rey, you'll see Chewbacca, you'll see that whole timeline. Whereas in California, they don't have the Star Cruiser. So I guess you gotta give and you gotta take in certain places, and it incentivizes people to visit both parks, essentially. So Disney, cha-ching, making more money.
It's working. すごい見てください。なんかすごい加工がなんかこの建物とかにもなんか加工がされてます。
The detail that the Imagineers have gone through to make this look aged, to make it look detailed to the films, is incredible. Incredible, guys.
すごい。没頭感がすごいです。そしてあそこの橋がなんかちょっと壊れてるんですけど、あれはなんでああなってるかって言ったら、ここにはオガスカンティーナっていうバーがあるんですけど、そのバーを経営してるのがオガさんです。で、実はオガさんの元彼が浮気してしまったんですね。なので元彼があそこにいた時にオガさんが元彼を撃ってしまったんです。なので橋がちょっと壊れてます。
Yeah, so Makusaya pro tip, if you date Oga, you don't want to cheat on her or she might kill you. So for you Star Wars people and also people who are not Star Wars, this is the Millennium Falcon. However, there's a little secret when they built the Millennium Falcon.
実はこの大きなミレニアム・ファルコンの中に小さなミレニアム・ファルコンが隠されてあるんです。
You guys see it yet? I'm zooming in closer and closer. See it yet? One more zoom here.
ミレニアム・ファルコンです。ここに隠されてます。
Yeah, little known fact. So there you guys go. Next time you come into Galaxy's Edge, you can find Mini Millennium Falcon. a storm though. Look at that heat.
そしてここにはロントロースターっていうところがあります。でロントロースターはロントラップが手に入れられる場所になってます。でここのロントロースターにはこのドロイドがいるんですけど、実はこのドロイドは作られた時からずっと一生肉を巻くだけのドロイドになるようにプログラムされました。で実はこのドロイドはオガスカンティーナの中にいる DJ と一緒に DJ になりたいんですけど、残念ながらずっと一生こうやってお肉を巻くようにプログラムされてるので夢が叶うことができません。かわいそうなドロイド。
Yeah, poor droid. Okay guys, time for another Makusaya secret. So here is the very cool looking ship, the X-Wing. The famous Rebellion X-Wing. But Saya's gonna drop some knowledge on you now.
これは実際にマンダロリアンの説明で使われた X-Wing です。
How cool is that? If you've seen the first season of The Mandalorian, this X-Wing was used by the directors. So this is part of cinematic history
すごい
right here.
実際にマンダロリアンで使われたセットがここギャラクシーズエッジにあるのはすごいクールです。
We are now approaching Star Tours. So Star Tours is actually the oldest Star Wars attraction here in Walt Disney World. So it's essentially a screen ride where C-3PO is your guide to hop aboard a ship for a tour around the galaxy. So if you're wondering, why is Star Tours located separately from Galaxy's Edge? Well,
でスターツアーズはマークも言った通り一番最初のここディズニーワールドでのスター・ウォーズがテーマになってるアトラクションなんですけど、ギャラクシーズエッジはこのスターツアーズがここにオープンした後にランドを拡張して作られたので、スターツアーズはギャラクシーズエッジから少し離れたところにあります。
that's right. So you know what? I think it's time for us to hop aboard Star Tours.
行きましょう。
Systems check. Why anyone would want to race around the galaxy is quite beyond me. But Damson, you'll have a wonderful life.
R2D2?
Attention please. Galactic Security would like to remind you to keep carry-on luggage and packages with you at all times.
They didn't notice me. Looks like they're hard at work.
Have a nice flight.
You sound like Bubba Freak.
You're looking kids.
Ooh.
I've heard you
Look at this cool looking droid.
But I'm not programmed.
So Minasan, as you can see, it's not busy today.
貸し切り状態。
We are VIPs aboard Star Tours.
We got our own flight.
We got our own VIP flight. It's like we're in business class. Unbelievable.
Well, welcome to your own private flight. How exciting!
Yeah.
How much money did you pay for that?
Oh, you know.
All right, so just go over a few things. Make sure your seatbelt's buckled and your bags are underneath your seat. I would say, did you have one on? You don't. And you don't have kids in here, but watch out for those imaginary kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There you guys go. Have a safe flight.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Above our VIP flight. I rather feel rich right now.
Me too.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure.
1401. That's us. We can't take off. The captain isn't on board.
Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
Excuse me, you don't seem to understand. I am not the captain. I am C-3PO.
You know what? Clear for takeoff. Contact departure on frequency
Ooh,
14.
Wait! R2-D2, I am not programmed to fly these things. Now just turn us around this instant before we get into trouble. I knew it!
Stop right there.
Don't shoot!
I know you have a spy on board.
I'm afraid there's been a terrible mistake.
They're a spy and a traitor to the First Order.
We are
I've never
not.
said that to you before.
Oh, say us a spy. Traitor.
A fool. You are no match for the power of the dark side.
Someone could get hurt. Once we go to...
Oh! Kylo Ren messed up our VIP
Where are we
flight.
going? We just passed the Endor moon. Oh, look out!
Oh!
We will be landing shortly. I do hope you have enjoyed your flight and watch out!
Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.
We just arrived back from our VIP flight aboard Star Tours.
すごいラッキーでした。他にあんまり人がいなかったので、私たち2人だけでした。ラッキー。今回は前乗った時と違うシーンでした。
So even though Star Tours was released quite a while ago and has a little bit of outdated technology, still the charm is still there. With the animatronics, C-3PO and R2-D2 is still, you know, if you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And also, part of the charm of Star Tours is every single ride is a different storyline. So we were lucky enough to get a newer storyline today, which takes place in the timeline of the Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. And that was really cool because we just watched The Last Jedi not too long ago. So it was excellent.
他のミレニアム・ファルコンとかライズ・オブ・レジスタンスよりは古いんですけど、それでもすごい楽しいです。なので、スター・ウォーズファンの方はぜひスキップしないで乗ってください。
Yeah, Star Wars fans would love this for the rideability and the different storylines. So keep on riding it until you see them all. Okay, babe. So where to next? Are we going back to Batuu?
Yes, we are going back to Batuu to ride the Millennium Falcon.
Let's go. We have arrived at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. We're about to go inside. Standby wait, 30 minutes. Lightning lane. Hopefully we can get in a lot sooner.
You guys are 8 minutes early, but I'm gonna let you in, okay? Oh, thank you.
To its owner in the exact state in which it was given.
Rear shot of the Millennium Falcon.
Permanent changes to
Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. So how am I going for it, friend? Yes. As we agreed, you let us use the ship. We'll get you the supplies you need. Bye-bye. We better go before he changes his mind. Move along, my friends. Listen carefully and remember, the better you work together, the more you earn. Your lives and my profit depend on it. Now go.
All right, babe. We are co-pilots of this. We have a large responsibility. We're flying the Millennium Falcon.
Yay!
Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order training shipment of coaxium. All right, into the cockpit. I hope you are ready, my friends, but to be sure, I will be coming along with you.
Hi, friends. Come on in.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise young lanes.
We gotta work together, babe. We gotta work together. We can do this.
Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right, move back on the stick to fly up, and push forward to fly down. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right, pilot, make the jump to light speed. food and let's go. Things are getting too hot. Get out of here. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieved one container of Copaxia. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is... Oh, that is rough.
That was rough.
Babe, you damaged the Falcon.
はい、皆さん、ちょうどミレニアム・ファルコンを運転してきました。イエーイ。で、たくさんクラッシュしてしまいました。
So at the end, Hondo Onaka basically said we owe him money for damaging the ship, and I take some responsibility, but I think most of that damage was done by Saya.
ミレニアム・ファルコンは2人パイロットになることができて、で右側の人はアップアンダウンを操作して、左側の人はレフトアンドライト、右左を操作します。で私は右左でマークは上と下だったんですけど、it was more difficult than I thought.
Yeah, you did a good job though. You were hanging
I
on.
didn't know where to go.
Yeah, she was hanging on to. There was this part where you had to follow a train, and she was doing well for the most part, and then got lost along the way.
Yeah.
But so for those who.
迷子になっちゃった。
But for those who don't know, Millennium Falcon is essentially an immersive experience which puts you and your teammates in the seats controlling the Millennium Falcon. Essentially like a video game type experience, and it's infinitely better if you're the pilots, I think.
ちなみに2人パイロットで2人ガナーで残りの2人がエンジニアです。で私たちは前回はガナーだったんですけど、
Yeah.
Was it a gunner or engineer?
Last time we were engineers.
で今回は2人ともパイロットになることができました。
Yeah, as pilots, basically what you do is you go along for the ride because you're not controlling the actual Millennium Falcon and you're just pushing buttons as engineers. But today we actually got to control it, and it's way more fun. It's way more interactive, and you're way more immersed in the Star Wars experience, actually flying the Millennium Falcon. So today was pretty fun.
前回よりも全然楽しかったです。なのでこれは多分エンジニアとガナーだったらまあまあなんですけど、パイロットになれたら楽しいです。
That's where it's at. All right, babe. So I think for me now, in Batu, Onekasuita, I want to eat something in Batu. What about you?
Yeah, me too. Let's get the Ronto wrap.
That's right. So the Ronto Roasters location, where they usually serve the Ronto wraps, is closed now. But they didn't stop serving the Ronto wraps. They're still serving them. Where, babe?
At Docking Bay 7.
Yes, Docking Bay 7. So we're gonna head there now.
No. That's a negative. Sorry, not now. We're on the move.
Hail the First Order.
Affirmative. For the order.
Okay, minasan. Makusaya pro tip. Please, please, please use mobile order every time you want to order food here in Walt Disney World. Mecha Benri. So convenient. Every time we've used it, we've saved so much time. And we haven't had any problems so far. I don't know if we've been lucky, but we just ordered Ronto wraps at Docking Bay 7. Literally 3 minutes ago, and I got a notification that it's already ready. Wow.
モバイルオーダーを使ったら注文するときに列に並ばなくていいので、すごいたくさんの時間を節約することができるので、モバイルオーダーはぜひ使ってください。
Pro tip.
ドッキングベイ7フード&カーゴに到着しました。ここでロントラップを取りに行きます。
Here's just a quick shot of other items that they have at Docking Bay 7. Here's a taste of the theming here at Docking Bay 7. Very detailed and very Star Wars-esque. The detail is so immaculate.
すごいなんかスター・ウォーズって感じです。そしてこちらが私たちのオーダーしたロントラップになります。
So the famous Ronto wrap consists of roasted pork, grilled pork sausage, peppercorn sauce, and tangy slaw wrapped in pita bread and served with a side of chips. Let's show the chips here. Oh, they look like banana chips almost. Very interesting. Let's get into it, babe.
イエーイ。
食べましょう。
食べましょう。いただきます。
So, we are going to start with the chips. It looks interesting to me. Could it be a plantain or a banana?
こんな感じです。
Let's find out.
いや
There's plantain. That's good. Definitely more deluxe than what we expected. By the description, we were expecting regular potato chips. And I think last time we had like regular potato chips as well, right? Was it regular potato chips or was it like it was a red kind of veggie chip? Oh, okay, so that makes sense. It was a red veggie chip that they served last time. And today they served the plantain chips. So it makes sense. And it's a healthier alternative as well. So, you know, that's a bonus.
結構いいです。そしてメインのタダーンロントラップです。Okay, I am ready.
Alright, you ready, babe?
Yeah. すごい全部が合わさって全部一緒に口に含んだら全部が合わさってすごい美味しいです。あとソーセージもなんか安っぽいソーセージじゃなくてフレーバーが結構あってすごい美味しいです。
Definitely a crowd pleaser. There's a reason why Ronto Wraps is the most, I think it's the most recommended food to purchase in Galaxy's Edge. And the reason why is it's delicious.
ロントラップおすすめです。ちょうどドッキングベイ7でディナーを終えました。すごい美味しかったです。フレーバーフルで。ちなみにここギャラクシー JS では私たちはここプラネットバトゥーを訪問しているトラベラーなのでキャストメンバーの方は私たちをトラベラーって呼びます。
You have to appreciate the cast members going through great lengths to stay in theme for us guests. So to be called traveler, and my food, after we were finished eating, before I could put my garbage into the tray, one of the cast members came over and asked if they could take my cargo. So they called us travelers, and they call the food cargo. So how cool is that?
すごいクール。すごいギャラクシー Z に没頭することができます。
Yeah. And in terms of Docking Bay 7 itself, the theming was also very cool. Very cool Star Wars themed decorations, very nice details. And the food, of course, as you know, we love the Ronto wraps. So now, I think we're gonna head to possibly our final attraction of the night. What is it, babe?
Rise of the Resistance.
That's right, the supreme e-ticket attraction here in Hollywood Studios, Rise of the Resistance. Okay, we've reached Rise of the Resistance.
で私たちは今日ライトニングレーンを購入したのでライトニングレーンを使ってスタンドバイラインをスキップしていきます。
Looks like the standby line is 50 minutes. No, thank you.
It's great, you're good.
Excellent. So, Ben, are you ready to rise with the Resistance? Or do you want to join the First Order?
I am ready to ride with the Resistance.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Please advise. Did he give you any trouble, P7?
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pakara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9 Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
This is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Recruits crossing to transport.
Affirmative. Deck 3, you're clear for launch.
Captain Ray. I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara. There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company! First order TIE fighters! Move out!
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Get there!
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake.
This vessel is now under the command of the First Order. All of you will disembark and proceed down the corridor on the right for interrogation. Now.
Wow, look at this, guys.
なんか映画のセットにいるみたい。すごい。
Wow. So intimidating, these stormtroopers. すげえ。
The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
You're still here? I'll coming back with an attack force. Get to the escape pods now.
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're right. I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
ちょうどライズ・オブ・ザ・レジスタンスになってきました。うわー、このアトラクションはもうすごい没頭的です。もうなんかスター・ウォーズの世界に没頭できるアトラクションです。もうセットがもう全部のセットが映画からそのまま引っ張ってきたみたいです。もうすごいです。
Wow, Minasan, we truly saved the best attraction here in Hollywood Studios for last. And what can I say? This is really the true e-ticket attraction. From the multiple ride technologies that they use, from the screen to the animatronics, to the sets, to the technology, like the ride drop. That's our favorite part right there. That always gets you. The drop. This ride, guys, just has everything. Everything that you would want in an e-ticket attraction. It's got a bit of thrill in it, it's got adventure, and it puts you right in the middle of the newest Star Wars trilogy. You actually feel like you're immersed in this world. So, what can I say? It was amazing.
このアトラクションの体験全体を本当に最大限に楽しむには最新の第3部作を見てから来るのをおすすめします。そしてもし皆さんがスター・ウォーズファンでなくてもこれは誰でも楽しめるアトラクションです。なので絶対に乗ってください。
Yeah. So now that we're done here with attractions, babe, what's the last thing we're gonna do here in Hollywood Studios today?
今からファンタズミックを見に行きます。
Oh, 楽しみ. Never seen that show, so excited. めっちゃ楽しみ。
それでは今日のビデオはここまでになります。最後まで見てくれて本当にありがとうございました。もしこのビデオを楽しんだらビデオにライクやコメントをしてくれるととっても嬉しいです。そしてこのビデオの続きは次回のハリウッドスタジオブログで載せるので、まだマークサやロストインワールドにチャンネル登録をしてない方はぜひチャンネル登録と通知をオンにして今後のビデオも見逃さないようにしてくださいね。私たちは以前にも役に立つ情報や面白い豆知識をシェアしたブログをたくさんアップしたので、まだ見てない方はぜひ私たちのウォルト・ディズニー・ワールドブログプレイリストをチェックしてみてください。それではまた次回のビデオでお会いしましょう。Make the day magical. Bye!